This is a bowl of noodle fish worth $1 billion. Their bodies are slick and coated in sticky slime. To eat them, you must use special chopsticks made from the rarest ice wood. For Toriko and Komatsu, who had never used chopsticks before, this was nearly impossible. To get a taste of the noodle fish, two of them entered a temple to train. On their very first day, a bell rang at 2 in the morning, jolting them awake. Still half asleep, they were forced to put on their robes and begin training. In front of them were 2 candles. They had to keep a sense of gratitude in their hearts. For the flames to stay lit, they needed to keep the candles burning for 30 minutes in order to earn a meal. The moment they thought about breakfast, the candles instantly went out. Luckily, as long as they cleared their minds, the flames would come back. It wasn't until noon. Toriko and Komatsu barely passed the first test, but eating still wasn't easy. In front of them was a large vat filled with egg rice. To eat it, they had to be extremely careful. If they used even a little too much force, the rice would shatter like an egg. Even worse, if a single grain broke, it would trigger a chain reaction and ruin the entire batch. Next, Shu led them into the courtyard. He told them to press their palms together and offer sincere gratitude to the food. Suddenly, a sharp spike flew past Toriko's face. He turned and realized it was a gratitude cactus. They had no choice but to hold their position and dodge the incoming spikes. By the time the attack stopped, Toriko looked like a human pincushion, and Komatsu was barely holding on.
さあ、では食事にして今日の修行は終わりにしましょう。
もう終わり?
Then Shu took out 2 seeds. These were special seeds that could grow into ham. He planted them in the soil, told the 2 of them to guard them until they bloomed. Only when the flowers bloomed would they be allowed to eat. They kept watch from day to night. By the next day, the seeds finally sprouted. Soon, flowers shaped like ham began to bloom. Before they could celebrate, a bread butterfly landed on one of the petals and flew off with a large chunk of ham. Toriko was about to chase it away, but Shu stopped him and told him to use his willpower instead. After such long and exhausting training, Toriko had run out of patience. He stood up and swung his hand, and with that casual motion, he split the entire temple in half. Toriko stared at his hands in shock, but Shu calmly said, this was only the beginning. Determined to eat the noodle fish sooner, Toriko and Komatsu trained even harder. Candles that once went out in a second could now burn for hours, even with 20 lit at the same time. Chopsticks grew from 5 meters to 10 meters. The ham flowers could bloom instantly. Even the fragile egg rice was no longer a challenge. Finally, they were able to pick up a full serving of noodle fish, using the ice with chopsticks. After this period of training, Toriko's speed and strength increased dramatically. A casual strike could split a massive boulder in 2. Komatsu's knife skills also improved greatly. What once took him a full minute to chop could now be done in under 5 seconds. Seeing their incredible progress, Shu said he had nothing left to teach them. Before he could finish speaking, a dark figure descended from the sky. It was the grandmaster of the temple. From that moment on, he would personally train them. Soon after, he led Toriko and Komatsu to a path covered in bubbles. The next challenge was simple. Follow him along this path, and they would obtain the legendary bubble fruit. However, only one person could go, so the task fell to Toriko. But what Toriko didn't realize was that this training would nearly cost him his life.